Hi, I'm going to show you how to make sure that your child is turning in their schoolwork after they do each cycle. I'm going to start with, I'm just going to say that I'm in Mr. Geppert's math class or Mr. Geppert's class, and I'm going to go in here and everything's going to be found under schoolwork or classwork. Once your child is in classwork, they are going to have each of their lessons listed here. So as you can see, this is this week's 2-8 intro to measurement length, and say we are starting with cycle 1. I'm going to be here, and because it is not turned in yet, it still says missing over here. Also, another spot where it might say, and let me go back to the main page, right here it says due today. You can click on this and see it, and also there's a turn in button right here for them to mark that it's turned in. But let's start over again, because most of the time they're just going to be going to classwork, and then they're going to go into classwork. They're going to choose what cycle they're on. So say I'm in cycle 1, which is usually on a Monday. I'm going to view my assignment. So on my assignment, I have different things that I have to do. So I will go in and I will read, okay, it says watch the video, so I'm going to watch the video, complete the discussion questions, and I'm going to do the Google form. When you click on Google form, it will bring up a new tab, and you have to make sure you submit this, and also come back in here and click mark as done. That way this missing goes away from your work. And actually on the teacher's end, it won't say missing anymore, it will say turned in. This is what we have to mark for each cycle. They should be coming in and doing either mark is done or turn in. So that's where it says the two-way communication, where we know that they're engaging in their assignment for this is click mark is done. So they would make sure they click it. Let me give you another example. Another example for say you're doing cycle 4, your student's doing cycle 4. It was assigned. It doesn't say it's missing yet because it's due today. But I'm going to go here, I'm going to view the assignment, and actually this is the work. The work is over here. It tells you, it says watch the video, complete the worksheets. Well, the worksheets are over here, so we know that we have to click on the worksheets, and they come up in a different, kind of a different tab, I guess. And what you do is the student would go through and complete this. So they would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They would type in here 14. And then over here, it just says share. We're not going to share it. We're just going to, when they're done, they can close out when they complete the whole thing, and they can just come over here and press turn in. And that will turn their work in and show the teacher that they are done with it. Also available in each of the cycles, you can add private comments to Mr. Geppert or private comment to your teacher. A class comment. Private comments are more like if you have a question about the assignment, the teacher can answer you back basically about that assignment. Let me go back. Okay, so that's basically the gist of making sure you turn in. So let me give you an example for cycle 2. If I go back, mark is done. We would have to say, so each teacher has what you have to do when they're to show that you're done. Same thing for cycle 3. It does say I'm missing it because that was yesterday. View the assignment, complete the worksheets, watch these videos, and as soon as I'm done with all of those, I'm going to click turn in. We don't need to do add, we just turn it in. And that's how you get this to go over to send to your teacher, basically. You don't have to reshare it or anything. And I will go last week to show you cycle 5, basically the same thing. Most assessments are on Google Forms. Sometimes they're in other things, but since this one is in a Google form, they're going to make sure they submit this Google form and then also mark as done, and that will count as them turning in their assignment and being engaged for the day. I hope this helps kind of walking you through it and making sure that you know that you're a student and you know how to make sure that things are turned in and the teacher is receiving them.